Folks, Coach Dennis Couts coming to you from my home office here in the great state of Ohio. My question for you today is, what type of person are you to other people? And I break this down into 4 categories because I believe the majority, if not all people, fit into one of these 4 categories if you really look closely. And I'm going to use a comparison to a person to an airplane. You see, if you ask any pilot, how do you get the plane up in the air and how do you keep it up in the air, they're going to say there's basically 4 parts to the process. Number 1, there's the lift. Number 2, there's the thrust. Number 2, there's the weight. And number 3, there's the drag. So I'm going to use this as a comparison to people, and I'm going to ask you again, which one are you? Are you a lifter, a thruster, a weighter, or a dragger? Now hopefully you fit into one of the first 2 categories because a lifter will actually improve someone else's day. They're always looking, they're people who are always looking to improve somebody else's life. So if you're around somebody that might be a coworker or a friend, a family member, a neighbor, what have you, and they're having a bad day, as a lifter, you are looking out for them to enhance their situation instead of making it worse. So you are a lifter. You're always lifting their spirits, getting them into a better emotional state, letting them know that things will be okay, giving them a vote of confidence, those kinds of things. So that's a lifter. Number 2 is a thruster. Now thrusters fall into the category of like a coach or a mentor who is really giving people confidence to go for whatever it is they want to go for. Go for the biggie. Whatever that big dream, that big vision is you have, these are people that really give people a boost of confidence, that they have a great attitude and they can believe in themselves and they have the confidence and the discipline, and they are constantly just telling everybody, you can do it. These are, like I said, coaches, mentors, teachers, somebody that's in the, speakers that travel, that are motivational speakers. That's the kind of people that fall into this category, which is thrusters. Now we get into the not so good categories, and that is, the third one is waiters. As a waiter, what you are doing is if you're around someone who's having a bad day, having a life situation that they're having a little difficulty dealing with, you are actually adding fuel to the fire by saying things like, well, you should have never been with him in the first place, or you should have never went there in the first place, or this or that. And all you're doing is basically beating them down further than where they already were. So that's not necessary. Hopefully you're not a waiter, but if you are, let's change it up and so that you can get into the lifter category instead. So number 3 is waiter. And number 4, the worst of all, is a dragger. Now a dragger completely destroys anybody's confidence. So if somebody is having a situation in their life or in their business, then you are the type of person who just is going to do something or say something to hopefully just make them give up or quit, or basically just say the heck with it, I'm out of here, that kind of thing. So don't be a dragger, don't be a waiter, please be a lifter, and eventually if you practice enough being a lifter, you maybe even get into the category of being a thruster. So I hope this helps, but again, focus on who you are, take a minute and really ask yourself, which one am I to other people, and think back of some different situations over the past few days that you've encountered, and how did you respond to people? Were you a lifter, a thruster, a waiter, or a dragger? So I hope this helps, and if you get value from this, please like, share, or comment. As always, you can connect with me on Facebook at Dennis Couts, K-O-U-T-S, that's my personal blog. Also my website, www.denniscouts.net. Until next time, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.